Okay, hi, I'm Tulip from Darndable, the guy that bothers Barb about audio mixing and ruins the video by being a pessimist. In this video, I'm gonna fudge, I'm gonna do commentary, but it's gonna be like solo, so this way it's like better because like I'm doing it when I wanted to, and like, not when like Barb wanted to. Also, personally for now I'm going with the commit to the stage names thing, because like personally I think it's a little bit confusing how like we introduce ourselves like, hi, this is Tulip from Darndable and Barb from Darndable, and then we start calling each other Bryce and Blaine, which is our real names, which honestly like might be better because it has like a theme to it, which is kind of fun. Anyway, I didn't sleep last night, so please forgive me if I can't speak good. Shoot. Anyway, look at my Mario outfit. I think it's really good. Yes. Haha. Okay, okay. My eyes hurt. Sorry. Okay, in today's episode, we're talking about letters. We're gonna talk about letters. I like letters because they help me with writing words. You know, you can have a whole debate about what counts as a word, but you know, letters. You know what a letter is. The letters are the little squiggles on the paper, and they let you know about what they represent the words. Yes. I really hope that isn't annoying enough to make people go away. Anyway, so, you know, letters. You know what a letter is. At least you think you know what a letter is, because I'm gonna talk for a bajillion years about how I don't know what a letter is. So, oh my gosh, yes, finally I got all the purples. Purple coin purple. Yes, very good. So, I forgot. Okay, pretend that I wasn't. Okay, starting over. I'm gonna take a bit of a break. I wanted to just like sleep in the day, so that I wouldn't be in pain, you know. But no. Haha. Oh yeah. I was here. Well, a week. Now that looks bad. I don't like that at all. Actually, let's make it crazy cap themed. That looks gross. Actually, I don't like it. The Metal Mario one is good. Like, the 64 Mario, I think is just cute. Like look at him. He's just a little guy. Oh yes. Okay, crazy cap themed. Wait. Oh. Well, okay. Jesus statue. I'm gonna look that up probably. Okay. So one thing that's kind of silly about this game, I like how the movement is kind of like stupid. Like it doesn't make any sense, you know. Also, does anybody else ever sometimes occasionally get that thing where like you like get like an itch but like outside your body and you want to like touch something in a certain way, or else it like irks you? Because I've been getting that a lot in this game. Like I'm getting it kind of right now with this specific corner of the rock. Luckily I was able to sorry for saying the itch has moved just like a real itch to this spot on the rock. It eventually goes away. It's really freaking annoying. I'm just gonna go around the perimeter of the rock. I hate this. Shoot, I was trying to make it cool, like I was gonna destroy the Pokio right after jumping out of it. Whatever. Anyway, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, I am autistic, so please don't So firstly, like those of you who are not annoying but also annoying, that way you don't have to headcanon diagnose me like a weirdo. I don't think people do people have like headcanons about real people? Is that a thing? Anyway, for those of you who are super annoying and think that that is a valid insult, just use one of the many things that actually are an insult. Like, for example, that I'm stupid. That's one. That's kind of a good insult. Or maybe that I'm ugly, which is not true. I'm actually the most beautiful person ever, and it's a fact. That I am the prettiest. In fact, it says in my name, my full name, Tulip the cutest, I am actually the most pretty individual ever. I'm gonna have to edit this, cause like, I don't know, I just don't want to have swear words on here. I don't know, like, what if YouTube 1984's us because, aww. And letters, you know, sorry, I'm glitching. Yes, okay, finally. Oh my gosh, it's Poochie, what? Anyway, that was weird. I'm broken. I need, sleeping is important, kids. Don't, you sleep. Go to bed. Go to bed right now. Go to bed right now or I'll do things. I don't know. I'll do something. I'll keep, you know, if you don't go to bed, you have to keep watching this video. You don't have anything better to do, and you know how bad of a time it is watching this video. So, that's a pretty good reason to go to bed, right? So you should go to bed if it's nighttime. I mean, I guess, maybe, I don't know, there might be other reasons why you wouldn't go to bed. Whatever. Like, maybe there's a monster stalking you. Shoot. Okay. Back to talking about letters again. Just cut out all that me, past me, future me. I can't speak. I would, okay. What I was saying about letters, the letters that don't have any form to them inside the text file. Wait, I think I was starting over, actually. Wow, I'm getting confused, haha. Whoa, I didn't know it could do that. That's kind of cool. Anyway, except that they don't always have, wait. Okay, that was pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna try again, I'm trying again. This is hard. I can't talk. Help. Letters. You know what letters are. At least you think you know what a letter is. Do you know what a letter is? I'm gonna make you question about letters today. So, in this episode of, I don't know, actually. Should I have a series where I talk about stuff? Should this be a series? I think that could be fun, you know, give it a thing. Like, Barb has tutorials with Barb, so I could have tutoring with okay, wow. You know, I mean, like, just because of how I edited this video and how I'm doing it, decided now, you know, you haven't heard me say, like, a single thing about letters other than that I was gonna talk about letters. I really did have things to say about letters. I'm just, like, too tired to articulate them. Like, I keep trying over and over again. This is reminding me of that song from the Steven Universe movie, because I said over and over again. Anyway, as I was saying, letters. This. Okay, the letter N, you know what the letter N looks like. It's a little squiggle. It's like a sideways letter Z. Letters are just little squiggles, you know? They represent noises that you make generally, except that if you speak English, you might notice that they don't. Unfortunately. I hate English. English is a terrible language. I wish I spoke a different language that isn't English. And that the people around me spoke a different language that isn't English. And that English didn't exist and never did exist. And that we were all speaking something logical. Anyway, what was I saying? About letters, yes. Okay, yeah, letters are just little squiggles, you know? You've seen letters. They're little squiggles that represent noises. And that's pretty cool. Letters are the components that form words, and that's very useful because, well, I mean, technically the words can also be formed by phonemes, which the letters technically are supposed to represent. But you know, letters are the components of written words, as I was saying. Haha. That's better. So, you know, that sure is a thing. And they're little squiggles, right? A letter's a little squiggle. But, you know, like, if a letter is a squiggle, right? Then, so, if a letter is a squiggle, okay, then, wait, so letters are totally squiggles, right? However, if you type all the letters on your computer, you know, like, and then save it as a file, then you have letters inside the file, right? I think we would agree that the file has letters in it, and, yeah, but technically the file just has numbers, and the numbers correspond to... I just realized that, the coins I'm collecting aren't doing anything. Anyway, you have letters inside the file, right? But technically, what's inside the file is binary data, not squiggles, right? So then that brings up the question, right? Are those letters? Is the number 65, is that the letter A, you know? So, like, the number... the... letters. The letter is... It's a letter and... kissing boys. Okay. So, okay. So, if a letter is a squiggle, then how exactly are those letters... how are they letters if they aren't squiggles most of the time? Right? So... you could say technically that maybe those aren't really letters inside the file. Maybe you're just wrong. Maybe it's an abstraction that we apply on top of this to say that there are letters. Because what we see is letters, but technically it's not there. It's just more convenient to say there are letters inside this file than to say there are numbers that represent letters, right? But you see. Is it really true to say that the squiggle is the letter, you know? First of all, we say the letter A, as if there's one letter A that every time we draw the squiggle, that it refers to that, you know? No, so who's to say that maybe any other the video recording device randomly stopped recording. I really hope that doesn't mean that I lost any important words. Basically what I'm proposing is platonic idealism, but just for letters. So what I'm saying is that there is one concept of the letter A, and anything else that we call the letter A is just a reference to it. Similar to how in the idea of platonic idealism, you know, there's like one ideal form of something that everything else derives from, you know? Like there's one cat, you know, that is the ideal cat concept, and then there's like the like whatever, you know, but that's like with letters. And you know, this kind of works because like inside letters are a thing people made up, so they can work however we want, you know? So you know what I mean, man? Oh gosh, I need to sleep. Anyway, so what I was gonna say is that perhaps maybe the reference that we use as humans when we write is not the only reference to a letter that there can be. Computers do a lot of reading themselves. You know, there's been recently a lot of developments in the machine learning and AI fields, and with that comes computers like reading text a lot more like a human would do. Before, you could have argued that it's not really a letter, it's just the computer interpreting numbers, but it works a little bit more like how humans understand words. Technically, the large language models usually use tokens, not letters, but much of the time the tokens can still be letters and refer to letters. So, and then like when we talk about the letters on the computer, we talk about them as if they're just normal letters, even if we are talking about them as data, you know, like if you're a programmer, for example, you could easily conceptualize a function that replaces all the vowels in a string with question marks. I mean that's very arbitrary, but you know, the uppercase and lowercase functions are a little bit more of a common thing, and that makes sense to you. You don't have to think of it as that it replaces all the numbers that represent uppercase letters with their lowercase letter number counterparts. You just say it changes all the uppercase letters to lowercase letters. You know what I mean? And so this is a point in favor of the idea of Platonic idealism, but just for letters. So, because we are basically saying here that any reference to the letter is just as valid as any other reference. You know, like when we see the letter A, 65, it's not really the letter A, it's what it reminds us of our idea of the letter A, much like for the computer the number 65 reminds it of the letter A and is like, that's the letter A, you know? So what I'm arguing for pretty much is the 65 in Unicode is the letter A in the same way as the triangle thingy that we draw is. So in this case, this actually means that ciphers are actually just another alphabet, which, I mean, technically we would already agree with that, right? So now that I think about it, I guess you do know what letters are, right? I mean, I guess you know what a letter is. I've just been wasting your time this whole time. I'm gonna see if I can think of anything else to talk about. Maybe I'll do it as like a second episode. That could be fun. Well, this has been Tulip from Darndable, and I am very cute. The end.